Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. And thank you for joining us wherever you are in the world today. I'm so excited because we are sharing in on a celebration of one of my absolute favorite people. And I know that she is a favorite of you all as well because you are here with us. Today, we are celebrating two, not one, but two amazing milestones for the one and the only, the THEE, Coach P. It is her 40th birthday. Y'all are on mute, but like, I know that y'all have to be screaming with me because that's huge. That is huge. That's a huge celebration. Yes. And not only that, but to be in business for 10 years, 10 years to be a Black woman owning a successful business in these United States is super huge. So we're also celebrating the 10th anniversary of Surrender Work, Live Coaching and Accountability. So can we clap it up for Coach P? Yes. And y'all can come off mute because we like all the noise and Coach he likes the excitement and the energy. So please feel free to come off mute. But today we wanted to get together for Coach P because she does so much for so many and inspires and helps so many. We wanted to show her love on today. And we know Coach P is going to turn up on her birthday. That we know. We do know that. But we wanted to also show some love, share our experiences of being with her over these years. So thank you all for joining us. And Coach P, if you want to say hello to everybody before we start pouring the love into you.
Listen, first of all, I'm so grateful. Hello, Heather. Hey, Pat. Hey, Chandra. Hey, Paulette. Hey, everybody. Brittany, thank you so much for um, just being an amazing support. You have co-created with me on so many occasions. We've been together for 5 years and going on six because we got together in 2019. And so it's been an incredible journey. You've been instrumental in making sure that the MASH cards got put out, that task got complete, that I actually went from brain to board to Excel spreadsheet to print. You were instrumental with the MASHCon, our very first conference. You were instrumental with us getting through the pandemic together, everything. And we've been together before the pandemic and after, but everything that I've done in this business has been in co-creation with you. We were just talking before we got started how, you were like, I know I've been here, there, and everywhere because your life is so full and beautiful and you got so many amazing things happening. And I said to you, and I'm already getting emotional, but I said to you, like, um, I haven't felt your absence. I haven't felt you being here, there, everywhere, because every time I call or send a message, you answer. You got jobs, you got businesses, you got a partner, you got children, you're traveling, and yet anywhere in the world, you've had my back. And so I first just want to say thank you. Thank you for being willing to even take a Saturday time and celebrate me on this day and celebrate the business. But in 10 years, 5 out of those 10, you've been right beside me. So it's such a blessing to have somebody who believes in what you're doing just as much as you do. And you're what I prayed for. So thank you for being an answered prayer in this journey, no matter what role and responsibility we've taken from tour, you bringing your mama, like all the things we've done, all those things together, and it's been such a huge blessing. So I just want to say thank you for taking the time to be here and to host this and to make sure that I felt celebrated and special on the 10th anniversary of Surrender Work Live, and also the 40th, honey, because let's just get into it, okay? I am ready all day, honey. It was a parade today when I walked out of my hotel. Today is Mexican Independence Day, and they had a full parade. And I was like, is this for me? Oh my God. I got right on in the middle of it and did my little, you know what I'm saying? Had my little tiara on that says 40. I got right on in there with them because I look like them. I said, yes, honey, Kisiana. Yes. But so grateful for y'all, my clients, my family, my friends, I know people are still getting on the Zoom and all that kind of stuff right now. And it's Saturday and y'all are taking the time to be here right now in this moment. I don't take it for granted. I mean, I'm a big deal, but so are y'all. Y'all are equally a big deal. Your life is equally a big deal. And I don't take for granted that y'all are here to celebrate with me. If it wasn't just but me and Brittany and Paulette, because Paulette was gonna be here, it would have been all right. But y'all are the cherry on top. Like seeing y'all face and seeing y'all in this space. I'm celebrating this weekend with people who are in town, but I wanted to do something with people who are far. So Pat, thank you for being here. Paulette, thank you for being here. Adina, thank you for being here. Chandre, thank you, girl. Heather, thank you for being here. And everybody else who will join us in a little bit. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, Coach P, thank you so much. I love you so much. And first of all, I apologize. I assumed y'all knew who Brittany was. I am the unicorn. Um, so, hello, but I just want to start off by saying, and I'm so happy that I have the opportunity to do this almost kind of face to face, but when we face to face, when I come to Texas, like I'm gonna do this. But I want to say that when I started working with Coach P, it was in the beginning of my business, but it was not just the beginning of my business, it was the beginning of me starting my life over from all these crazy things. And in getting to know Coach P and in being behind the scenes, seeing her work with her clients, she was helping me in ways and showing me things I never saw before from a woman, a Black woman. And Coach P, you really exemplified exactly what and who I needed to see at that moment in my life, because I did not think that certain things were possible for me at that time. Coach P made me realize I did not have to wait until my kids were grown to be awesome and do awesome things. I didn't have to wait to travel the world and do everything that I wanted to do. And I remember even at that point in my business, I was very prim and proper. A lot of my friends call me the politically correct one. And so it's funny because I also have that sassy side of me. And so now I say all the time, and I love when I remember when Coach P first said this, even on my worst day, it ain't shit you can do with me. And I'm like, yes, I get it. So Coach, you
Yes.
have really shown me like a light, and in such a pivotal time that I did not even realize I needed to see. All that you have gone through, your story, your journey with Brittany, it was exactly what I needed to see at the time in my life to show me that things were possible. So thank you for being so courageous and authentic in your journey to share it with everybody, because it has made all the difference in my life. So thank you. And I will always, because of that, I will
Mm.
always, I will always answer when you call. Always.
Wow.
So thank you.
Wow. Mm. You just had to get me, didn't you, Brittany?
And
Oh, Britt, you're the best executive assistant support a girl could have. What would I do without you? Oh God, thank you so much.
thank
Oh,
you. Thank you.
thank
I,
you, thank
I,
you.
I only hope that so many other, young women who are going through things have that example and have a light just seeing someone else, So thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome. Thank you. Thank
with
you.
that said, we want to hear your own experiences with Coach P. So if anybody wants to come off mute or step to the front to share your experience, we would love for you to do that.
Listen, I'm not going to wait. I usually wait to the back and be to the back of the room, but not today, honey, because it is my baby's birthday. And I am so excited to be here. I wanted to be in Texas with you, P, but things didn't work out that way. But I would not be no other place than to be here celebrating who you are and who you've been to my life. You're not going to get me today. I'm going to swallow hard and breathe through this. Um, just like Brittany, you came into my life when I just didn't understand why I kept going around in a circle. why I kept ending up in the same place at the same time. And I have a written journal of, man, every year I'm right back here. Like, why am I right back here? And because I was so broken and torn and just didn't know which way I was going to go from there, in walks Coach P. And from that day to this day, my life has not been the same. And I had the opportunity in the email to write down 40 reasons why I love you. And I sent that. In the email, so you should get it somewhere. But 40 reasons why I love you. And there's 400,000 more reasons why I absolutely adore you. I'm like Brittany, like you will be a part of my life, like forever. I talk about you in rooms that you'll probably never know. I talk about you to people that you'll probably never meet. And you have opened me up in a way that words cannot describe, that I'm still unfolding because of you. I'm still unfolding because I'm watching your example. I'm still unfolding because you are. And I'm just absolutely grateful that God saw that He loved me enough to send me a Coach P. That was a kiss on the cheek for me. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. That was a kiss on the cheek for me, because He knew that I needed you. I needed you. And so I'm absolutely thrilled to be here to celebrate your 40th. And I just can't wait to see where we go from here, because we are in there like swimwear. I love you, P.
Wow. P, thank you so much. We got like 13, 14 years in, and it's been a long ass journey. Maybe like 12 years. I can't even remember, but I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being my confidant, and for being my sister and my friend, but also for receiving from me in some very tough ways a lot of times. But knowing what my love language is, that my love language is very upfront and sometimes brute. And, you know, when we start talking about King Jesus, not your King Jesus. Y'all, the first time I told P, I said, Jesus ain't the only way, P. It's not my King Jesus, King Jesus.
That's right.
We
That's
had
right.
so many more beautiful
I
conversations
know
since
that's right,
then.
Miss Paulette. Yes, your King
But
Jesus,
I'm grateful
right?
for you, King. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for your love. I'm grateful for your light. I'm grateful for the expansion. I don't know. As much as God knew you needed me, God knew I needed you. And so I'm not who I am without your light. Thank you for shining on me. I love you. I appreciate you.
I love you.
Mhm.
Does anyone else want to come forward and show Coach P some love this afternoon?
I'll go. Hey, Coach P.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
bro.
Happy birthday, sunshine.
Thank you.
What I wanted to say to you, and I'll get a chance to hug you tomorrow, but right now I wanted to physically say happy birthday and to let you know that I love you. And you came into my life where I was going through depression. I was praying and asked God, how do I keep going through the same thing over and over and over again? How do I be a better person? And I met you at a Repair Your Hair challenge, and my life has never been the same. You challenged me, you encouraged me, you pushed me beyond things that I could even think or even dream of. So I thank you and I love you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Adina. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate you. Adina, man, we've been in here a while. Thank y'all for being here. I mean, Adina's pre-pandemic too. Like, we've been here for a while, y'all, right at pandemic. We've been here for a while. I'm grateful for you, Adina. Thank you for always shining. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for being committed. Thank you for taking the 40-day meditation journey with me. Thank you for showing up at 5:30 in the morning. Thank you for, being a champion for this work and just being who you are. You have always been sunshine for me. So it's always befitting when you call everybody else sunshine, because it's a reflection of who you are. I give thanks for you. Thank you so much.
I love that. Anyone else? Yeah, Pat.
I'll go. First of all, happy birthday to you. You are a beautiful spirit. I've been embraced by you virtually. I met you years ago, and you were always a sunshine, sunlight, so bright. Even though I didn't really communicate with you, I saw your light. And so using the virtual part, I gleaned so much from you. You taught me how to embrace change. You taught me that I didn't even know the things that I didn't know. You were a mother figure to me, because someone coming from, I'm gonna get it together in a minute. Someone coming from a mother leaving you at 6 months old and you not having someone to really feed into you. You were that person, not really knowing, not because of your age, but because of the wisdom that God gave you for me and for others. I thank you so much for that. If there is one thing that can be said about you, is you have not only done the work, but you help us to do the work. And that's the most important thing. We can get the knowledge and wisdom, but if we do not apply it, and sometimes you don't know how to apply it, even though it's calling from within, you don't know how to apply. You are that person, and you deserve every accolade. And I want to make this clear. I'm not a fan and you're not a celebrity, but the heartstrings that you put out to people, you are top notch, madam. You are it. And God continues, whatever it is, the universe, God, what shine upon you continually, expand you, explode within you so you can continue the work. Even on your worst day, may you continue the work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am so excited to be a part of this celebration for you. Thank you so much. You are definitely sunshine, and you bring people together. You are like that thing that help bring people together. And even when they are not with you, it's like that thing comes up and it allows them to move forward in their lane and in their space. Thank you again. I mean, it's just a lot. But even as Paulette said, it's 400,000 other things that we can say. But we just want you to know and get it in your heart that even on your worst day, that it will come back up, because you are a spring of living water, my dear. Thank you so much. A full cup to overflowing.
Yes. Thank you for that. I feel like that's how we all feel about Coach P. And sometimes it's even hard. You know, when something's so great, it's hard to describe it. It is like that. It is that feeling. We just know it's something that feels so good. That was
Wow. Pat, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man. Every word that you said, I really, wow, like, I'm so grateful for Thank you. I needed to hear that. I needed to be reminded that even on my worst day, even when things aren't exactly how I want them to be, that y'all still see my intentions and my work, and Pat, you have an interesting we have an interesting connection, because you're right, it wasn't a whole bunch of in-person stuff, but I always feel your energy. I always see your name. I always feel your light shining on me. And um the words that you just said felt like a gift, like in a box that had like butterflies, and it kept going and it kept going and it kept going. It's like, oh my God, so many goddamn butterflies. It's crazy. Like, I love it so much. Um, this is the definition of overjoyed, overjoyed, overjoyed. Thank you for taking your time with these words. Thank you for being deliberate and intentional with these words. Thank you for being full body present in these words. I am anybody who knows me for any amount of time, I'm a words of affirmation girl. I love words. I love them more than money, and I love money. I'm a Virgo. I'm about that dollar. But more than that dollar, like, I'm about this love and people knowing like who we are and that we are worthy. And what you just did for me is you just reflected back to me what I feel like I want to make people feel. How I feel right now is how I hope to make people feel, and hope to remind people of who they are, because I do love. And so thank you for reflecting back to me the songs that I play and the songs that I get to write for other people. Thank you for singing that song back to me. Um, what a beautiful gift. What a beautiful human you are. Thank you for just being, there's a word I'm looking for, but it's, you never know when people are quiet, because my energy, I'm front facing. Behind closed doors, I can be to myself for 10 days straight and I'll never have to see nobody. But this work and this gift that I have, it puts me up front. So people think that I'm extroverted all the time, but I'm not. I'm the opposite when nobody sees me. I can visit my brother Courtney in New York and I'll see him for a few days, and then I'll go get a place in Brooklyn by myself, and had nothing to do with him. He takes very good care of me, loves me down, but I am an introvert in that way. So when people are quiet, Pat, and I don't often hear like what impact I might be making, or is what I said make sense? Did it land? Did it translate? Do you get it? Do you understand it? This gift that you just gave me allows for me to never wonder, to never feel insecure about, did it land? Do they understand? Did they hear me? Is what I said uh, what they needed to hear? So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a beautiful, beautiful gift. Thank you for all of it. Ah, wow. Y'all, I'm keeping coming, but also bear with me.
Yes. Is there anyone else who would like to come off of mute and share your experience?
Thank you,
I
Pat.
will.
Hmm.
I don't know where it started, Coach P. I had courage the first day I said yes to listening to somebody. And since I've heard so many other people, that have um that have that I know now today, what other people were saying may not have been as straightforward, but because I know what straightforward looks like and sounds like, um and stuff, I need people to be straightforward to me, today. I came around at a time that I needed to let go. I needed to let go of my kids. They were grown. I was, I came around when I was afraid to be independent again, you know, because I've had kids it's what seems like all my life. Um, um, this 40th birthday for you is just so it's going to be so great, even though I never turned 40 before. I stayed 39. I stayed 39. I want you to always come back to 39 so you can remember your
Chandray,
40th. Okay.
Chandray, I was like, well, what?
I'm
I just
I'm
can't.
I'm in, I'm in denial. I'm still in denial. My daughter will be 30 and she said
Yes.
and she said, "Yeah, I know you 39." Which I think is impossible, but okay. But you know what I want to say is that when you're not talking, you're still talking. You know, for real, when you're not talking, you're still talking. You're still holding people you've touched accountable for what they say and what they do. It takes just one session of you remembering how great we are or how great I was and or how great I am. It's not a was, but I don't know, you know, all of us, I'm sure we can just keep on and keep on and keep on, you know. The one thing I can say is happy birthday, you know, happy 40th birthday, you know, always be 40, girl, okay? But you know, you look
Yes.
good, your spirit is always good, you know, even when it's even when you don't think that it's good, it's always good, you know. And and keep doing what you're doing because
Mm.
we all need to be accepted for who we are
Mhm.
and when we see we're accepted for who we are,
Mhm.
we start to believe that and we can accept
Mhm.
ourselves. But you
Mhm.
know, just thank you for all that
Mhm.
you've done for me. And
Mm.
um and you know, you even know how to say my name now. So,
Chandray, don't do that. Don't act like it took the 5 years we've been together for you to know how to say your name. I got it right the first time. You just didn't give me a chance. Maybe not the first time, but the second time I got it. Third, fourth. Thank you.
but thank you for always just being you. I'm glad your mom had you. I'm glad
Mm,
I'm glad that she was chosen to bring you into this world for me to
mm,
meet at the time that I
mm,
met you. So thank
mm.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Chandray. Yes. I love and appreciate you, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for shining on me. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for your tenderness and thank you for your openness. Thank you for taking a chance, for listening to a friend who said, hey, I think you might like this lady. And you've been in love ever since, and so have I. So thank you for being here. We here now, baby. We in this thing to the day, to the end. Thank you for coming to Bali. Thank you for never, ever have gone out of the country, ever have been on a plane like that and getting on a plane for 20, 30 hours by yourself for the first time, getting lost in the airport, finding your way back, doing all the things, baby, passing out in Bali, almost got buried in Bali and became a Balinese, came back to life. We loved on you. I've never, let me tell you something about Chandray. Chandray is the epitome of cool, calm, and collected. We're in meditation. This lady got on a plane, had never been that far. I mean, a lot of people who were on the trip had never gone, but this was Chandra's first in a lot of ways. And she got on that plane with all the courage she had. And not only was she on that plane, but she was having some health stuff because altitude is different, all this stuff is different, but she still showed up. She was literally in the middle of passing out and was like, I'm all right. I'm all right. Came back, came back to life and enjoyed the rest of her trip in Bali. Was like, Coach P, I thought I had a massage included. Did I miss that day? Is there any way we can run that back? I want to tell you I love you. You are you're my inspiration for resiliency, and I'm pretty resilient. But I've never seen anybody like you who stays cool, who stays calm, and who still shows up for herself consistently and deliberately and intentionally. You know how to take a joke. You know you're sensitive, but not sensitive enough that you miss the point. And your heart is open. And I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for being with me for these 5 years, for these 4 years, for being here for, if I get the years wrong, y'all forgive me. It's in between 4 and 5, but thank you. I love you and I appreciate you for being not just a person who chose me for their journey, for personal development, but a person who is committed to their own journey for themselves. So thank you, my love.
I love all of this love, and thank you all again for joining us and spreading this love for Coach P. I love seeing her smile and happy. So this makes me very happy. Is there anyone else who would like to come up? Coach P, I do have a few messages to read to you, but if there's anyone else.
I'll go. I'm gonna jump
I'll
in.
go after Heather.
Yeah, I'll hear from all of them. Let's do it. It's
I'm
never too
here
much
for,
for me.
I'm here because I'm a tear baby. And Coach P, I just want to tell you, happy, delicious, delicious, delicious. I know it's delicious. 40th birthday. Just thank you. Thank you for being you, always being you. And that is what I say 2020, but something tells me it may have been 2019, but when I first met you through Sassy Jones, there was just something about that light in you, something that I needed and that I was drawn. And from there, it just can't stop. And everything that you have shared, the space you've provided, myself and others, a safe space, a non-judgmental space for growth, and just for the growth and just understanding us more, appreciating us, sharing with us your journey. It's words just can't, it's just not enough words to express what I feel. And I love you for that. Because you don't come around people like that much that you can feel comfortable with and to grow with, and who has that understanding, gives you that room to grow with, as I said, non-judgmental, but again, holding you accountable and calling you out on your shit, you know? So I truly appreciate you. Your wisdom, everything is like, when you said 40, I was like, no, it doesn't even resonate. It's being like you've been here. And it's just something just always for us. And I love you. And your spirit and the sea and everything I was going through, your pictures and just the light, the shine, it's just something so honest and refreshing and energizing about you. And it just exudes from you. And to see from I've known you, just the growth in that light bulb is just, continuously. And that helps. That helps me know, and I'm sure others know that, hey, everything is possible. Everything is possible. And I just thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Yes, Heather. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, it's been at least 2019 or 2020 since we've been together, and consistently, without pause. I'm so grateful for you and love you, and you crossed many waters to get to where I was several times, to be a part of retreat, to be a part of all these things. I'm like, where are you coming from? Jamaica? She's like, no, Bahamas. Barbados? No, London. Where you coming from? Miami. Where you coming from? Like, between you and Renee, I don't know which one of y'all get on a plane more to come to where I am, wherever I am. And so I'm grateful for you, Heather. You are beautiful, 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 beautiful light. And if y'all think I throw some ass, let's just be very clear. You get the right song for Heather. Heather go throw some ass. And it is legendary. One of my favorite things about you, Heather, is that you are so kind. Your kindness is just, it's unmatched. Thank you for your growth. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your love for yourself. You've been doing this work and you keep doing this work, and you continue to shine. Thank you for shining on me. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah.
Renee, are you still able? It looks like,
I am.
are you
I'm in
in
the airport.
Of course, Renee is in the airport. And I
Renee,
just want to go on record by saying Renee's birthday was Friday, was yesterday. So this Virgo is in the building. You see what she looking like, y'all see what she at. So thank you for taking the time, Virgo. I
Of
appreciate
course, of course. I am so happy. I only have like a second because they really just called for boarding. But I love you. I love you. I love you. And I thank you. As I said yesterday morning, I thank you for saying yes to your calling and for inviting us to be a part of your journey, because even though we've been students, I've also seen you grow and expand and just welcome us into your expansion. Sometimes I look at you, I say, look at this little girl having a slumber party with everybody. She's the smartest one in the group. Look at her. Look at her. But thank you for not giving up on me and not letting me give up on me, and following me through health journeys and through death and just through all the things, and giving me the toolbox to go into it anytime. And I can never be without you. So you got me for life. We're riding until the wheels fall off. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you. And 40 looks good on you. It looks
Come on,
good.
baby.
And I've been
Come
watching
on.
Instagram. And I've been watching Instagram. I said, Lord, don't let her show her ass all over people's Instagram.
Oh, we're gonna show her ass all over Instagram. Prepare yourself.
I saw a little bit. I said, oh, all right. But the ass is looking good, so it's okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's the you know what I'm saying? The gift that keeps on giving.
But thank you and happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Renee. Renee is my other King Jesus. Renee said, now wait a minute. What did you talk about, Coach P? Mother guy, father guy. I love y'all so much. You know what's interesting about this journey that I've taken? Y'all found me. What y'all over here for? But I love it because what it does is it allows for expansion in a way that we don't always know is possible. So thank you, Renee. I know you're in the mix and you got to go, but I love you. Thank you for choosing to expand beyond religion to get to you. You grew up in the church. You grew up, you are deep-seated Florida. Oh my God, like all through all the things. And you still showed up very open and very like, okay, I can get with this, but I can't get with that. And then now I can get with that, but I'm still not getting with this. And it just allowed, you've seen me grow, but obviously like I've seen your expansion. And y'all create space for me where, from the beginning, I decided I was going to be authentic and I was going to be real and I wasn't going to pretend and I wasn't going to fake and I wasn't going to front. And I attracted people who appreciated and loved that and didn't shy away from seeing me grow, because the only way I can be transparent and really be the intuitive guide and be the gift that I'm here to be is for me to be able to be real. And so, Renee, you're one of those people that you're a reflection back to me how safe this space is that we have co-created together. I don't do this by myself. You've been with me for a very long time, and you've been consistently with me for a very long time. And what we've been able to do together in your life is a reflection of what's also been able to happen in my own life. And so I give thanks for the day that you were born. I give thanks for every time you didn't give up and every time you decided to move forward and stretch forward and make it happen and do whatever it takes to show up for Renee. Your life is a testament that everything is possible and that we are worthy. And so thank you for being consistent with you, for loving you the way that you do, because the way that you love you gives me the expression and the reflection that you also know how to love me, because I see how you love you. And I don't trust people who don't love themselves. And so you do that very well. And so thank you. Thank you for being consistent, committed, and showing up for yourself. Enjoy your flight and enjoy your birthday weekend. It's Virgo season, baby. Yay! Thank you so much.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Is there anyone else who wants to come up and show Coach P some love today?
Good afternoon, ladies. I'm the last one, I believe. Hey, friend. Happy birthday, Coach P. Happy birthday, Renee. I'll be doing speeches all weekend because I am in Houston, baby. Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world, okay? Because everything you guys have said, she is exactly that. And so, how do you miss that? You don't. I love you. I don't have words. I just thank everybody that's on this call, because it's important to get poured back into when you're always pouring out. So to hear everyone say what I've said to you in private all the time and as many times as I can, because you were chosen for such a time as this. God knew this time would come. He knew the world would open up to this time. And he knew you would be a vessel that, like Miss Pat said, is living water. And it left me speechless, like, because it's no words to describe. You've used every single thing that you have went through to impart in someone else. And if that's not ministry, if that's not advancing the kingdom, if that's not the full purpose of what God would have as his disciples, I don't know what that is. And so you're a jewel, you're a rare jewel, um, wonderfully made. Okay? 40 and 7. Okay? And I just love it. Another highlight of just sitting here and just taking all this in is that I am too a King Jesus. So we laugh about that. Mother God has been our favorite joke, okay? Because I'm like, okay. But that's it. It teaches you to understand that if we are like Christ, why are we not tugging on our mother God, not our brother God? Like, so it's just like you've created advancement in different ways. And I'm sure that everyone in this call can keep going. Most of my bliss comes from being able to watch it from a child, right? We've been through it all together. So like to be able to like know that this is testimony, this is true, walking it out, this is living it through. So everything you preach and you coach for everyone, even when she's pushing you, because we the same people, okay? We don't come if you ain't ready. And and when you build those type of relationships, they're always rewarded because in that comes boundary, in that comes understanding, in that comes I'm never gonna mishandle you because I know you. But when I push you, I might not let up because I know you too. And I know you got a little bit more in you. So like to see the women as I come to conferences and I've seen some of y'all faces in person and there, like keep going. Because as much as she's given to you guys, y'all keep holding her up. And so yeah, we blasting through this. And so I love you, I love y'all, and happy birthday.
Yeah.
And Heather, I got you. I'm gonna throw a little something for you. So I got you, girl.
Yes, thank you so much, Boo. I appreciate you. When y'all hear me talk about going to New York for the summer, this is the Courtney that I'm talking about, who I stay with and get to be in, Spanish Harlem for a little bit and then skate over to Brooklyn. We've been doing this every summer since, gosh, 20, maybe 16, 15, 16. Thank you, Courtney, for being a light, for being love, for holding my hand when I was too scared to walk across the street in New York, for being gentle with me, for loving me so deeply and so vastly and so widely. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for providing safety, for respite, for retreat, for letting me just be me, not requiring anything of me, for taking care of me when I come see you, for, putting me a little treat to the side, making sure that I'm taken care of, for doing your work, for showing up for yourself, for not giving up, for getting past all the horrendous, tough, almost impossible things that you've been through in this last 10 years, 5 years, in order for you to show up and be the friend that you are. Thank you for getting on a plane and coming to spend this weekend with me. Thank you for saying yes to some scary shit that you've never done before that you're willing to do. Thank you for being the light of the party. Thank you for taking my gift seriously. Thank you for reading my book. Thank you for buying my book. Thank you for telling all your friends about me, even though I don't want your friends to know about me because I just want to be with you and I don't want to coach nobody when I come to your house and I don't want to be shared amongst your friends at all whatsoever. None of that, but you do because I know you're proud of me and you want people to know who I am and how I show up. And for a while it took me a minute to get used to it because I was like, when I come to New York, I don't want to be, I just want to be with you. That's it. I don't want nobody else over here. And you but they need you because you thought I was Jesus in the ministry, and I'm not. But you show up time and time again. And you are my daughter's uncle, and you are, Jace's unc, and you are, my brother and my friend. And I love you and I adore you, and I'm grateful for you. And I thank God for the day that you were born because it added color to the world. Um, you are a very special human being with an incredible gift. And my love back to you is that this year you decide not to give all of you to anybody, but that you decide to keep all of you only for yourself. I love you deeply and wide and vast, and I'll see you in just a few hours. Woo! Y'all trying to get me, Brittany. They trying to take me down.
Yeah, but I'm loving it. I'm loving all of it. I'm like, who wants to go next? Now, in the meantime, if anyone wants to go, someone just asked about your Zelle. So I'm going to put that in the chat.
Thank you.
Yes, but we love this love, and I feel full. And y'all don't even talk about me. And I'm like, this day is like about to be amazing. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go out on the town and celebrate.
Yes.
Okay, I just put Coach P's Cash App, Zelle, and Venmo in the chat for anyone who wants to show Coach P some love with
Mhm.
gifts. So thanks for asking about that. Is there anyone else who wants to go?
I want to go one more time. I just want you to, when you see your people,
Mm.
remember how, we can watch a dance and we can say, oh, they were trained by Alvin Ailey. I want you to
Mhm.
remember that when you hear people talk,
Mhm.
you hear people, you say, they must have been in one of my things because they sound like they've been trained well. I mean, just remember, what you teach, it's just like teaching dance, and I love dance and can't do it a bit, but I love it. And when I see
Thank you.
people, I've been loving me more and wanting to eat more, my experience of inflammation. And I was listening to this guy named Dr. Bobby Price. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. And he's a freaking Virgo too. He
Mm.
sounds just like you. And
Wow, I don't even know who that is. Send me a
you
link.
know, I will. I'll send you a link for him.
Mm.
He's very inspiring for eating live foods and telling you
Mm-hmm.
exactly why. He's very
Mm.
trained and he shows you how he cooks. But some of the things that he say, reminds me of he must have seen one of her videos or he must have got this because he sound like he done took her word, and just kind of tweaked it a
Wow.
little bit. But he's a great person to listen to, and
He
I've been
does
trying to
nutrition. You say
huh?
he does nutrition? Okay.
Yeah, he's all of it. He is a biologist, he is a doctor, he's a pharmacist. He can tell you
Nice.
whatever kind of medicine. He studied the blue zone. I mean, and I've just seen a little bit of him, okay? So I
Yeah.
can't wait to finish
I'll look it
looking.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Just
thank you for that,
just just
Chandra.
know that I hear you, right?
Mm,
I've
beautiful.
always been open to God. I mean, I've always been
Mm,
open to God, and I know that everybody expresses Him differently, but I love the way you express God so freely,
mm,
and so
mm,
openly to
mm.
people. To,
Thank you.
I couldn't get off by saying, I couldn't leave without saying, I know your people from the way that they feel about themselves. I know things deep
Mm-hmm.
down.
God
So,
damn it, Chandra. Yes. That's it. That's all I want. I want people to know that they encounter Coach P by how they treat themselves. That's the shit. That's the boom. That's the cat. That's the pow. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Somebody get me a shirt and a bumper sticker. Yes. Write that down, Chandra, please, and text that to me. That's beautiful. That's like chef's kiss. Kat, I'm sorry, you were gonna say something, Pat?
No, I was under in Zale, but it said enrolled in Zale as surrender. Is that you?
That's the
Okay.
business you have to run to work live. Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Pat. I
Mhm.
appreciate you.
All right.
Mhm.
And Coach P, can I read two messages to you?
Read them. Yeah, read. We got time. It's okay. I'm not on a time crunch. I just didn't know how. But if we go to 3:30, it's okay. If it's just me and you, I still want to hear it.
Yes, yes, yes. And I have to read these two because this is too good.
Okay.
So this first message that I'm going to read is from DeMarco,
Mm.
and it reads, testing, testing. Are you prepared to conceive, to deal with what is dealt from the magician's sleeve? You are pregnant with God. You are great with soul. Giving birth to yourself is life's greatest goal. Precious is as I found you and will be how I'll keep you in my heart. Thank you for leaping. Thank you for
Mm.
trusting. Thank you for choosing this moment, this new version, this new software, this new hardware. You wear it well. You show
Mm.
us all what it means to live big, to live
Mm.
out loud, to live in the here and now. You not only speak it and write it, you be it. Thank you for continuing to give birth to yourself. You show us all what it means to shine, woman.
Mm. Wow. Of course, DeMarco said that. Poetry in motion, baby. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for reading that, Brittany.
That was beautiful, and it felt great to read. The next that I'm going to read is from your mom, Miss
Mm.
Yolanda Brown, and it reads, Precious, you never let the world stop you. Not the mother who was on crack while you was trying to grow up. Go to school and just be a kid. Not the grandmother who at the time didn't know how to love you or anyone else. Not even the father you never met, but always wanted to. Yet it isn't just your love that I admire, but the way you don't let pain, hurt, or the offensive, evil scars tint the way you keep giving your love, your time, and your attention to those around you.
Mm-hmm.
Precious, you have taught me so much, I can't cover it all. But the most important lesson I learned is how to love you. Precious, you managed to have a career, raise a beautiful daughter. You did everything you wanted to do. Yes, you had your ups and downs, but you kept going and going. Precious, on this day, September 14th, I had you 40 years ago. I was only a child myself. But to God be the glory, he knew that 14-year-old Yolanda Nicole Bivens would be her baby girl, Precious. So he sent you down to this world to do exactly what you were meant to do.
Mm-hmm.
Precious, I want you to know that I love you from the bottom to the top. You are my only daughter. I am so grateful, so proud to call you my daughter, to share this thing called life with you. So, with all that said, I'm up screaming loud and as loud as my lungs will allow. Happy, happy, happiest birthday, my beautiful force to be reckoned with, baby girl.
Mm. Wow. Yeah. 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 So this is my second time hearing it, but my first time hearing it because the first time I read it, I couldn't finish it because I was crying so hard. Y'all know my journey with my mama. Y'all know my journey with Nicole, and um, it's a blessing to it's a blessing to be her daughter today. It took us a long time to get here. Many, many ups and downs. And we don't know how long we'll stay here, but we do know that we're here now. And there are no got to be's and no have to be's. And, we may have to take another break in the future, but for now, we're here. And I'm not afraid to fully embrace being her daughter now, today. And I haven't always been able to be her daughter. She hasn't always been able to be my mother. Um, But I shared with y'all a couple of weeks, a few months ago, that this move to Houston, this 10th year in business, all of this has been like really, really challenging. And she's shown up in ways that she could not have shown up when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. I needed her support. And I didn't even know I needed her support. And I didn't even have to ask. And she showed up. I felt like this year, this was a year like true rebirth, like underworld initiation to this next level, this fourth level. But it also felt like I was in college and I had a parent who all I had to do was say, hey, and this is after she shown up, after she allowed space for trust to be built between us, for me to invite her in to support me. She understood that she had broken trust and that I wasn't in a space where I wanted to receive from her or trusted that I could. And she was patient. Hey, I know I haven't done right by you in the past, but I really would like to support you. So if you let me, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. And then it came back around again. And I was like, I'm good. And then the third time I was like, okay, I actually do need her. God, how do I maneuver this? What if she throw it back up in my face? What if she asked me for something? What if it got strings attached? What if this, what if that? And God was like, hey, that's her shit. That's her stuff. Whatever that is. That doesn't make you unworthy to receive. You're asking me to support you, to help you. This is the boat. Get in this boat. I'm like, I don't know, this boat got holes in it. I don't know, this boat got this little rocky. Guys, like, get in the boat. And whatever she decides to do is on her, but you get to receive because you're worthy. And so I said yes, but these are my boundaries. I invite you in to support me, but I have nothing to give you. I don't have no advice. I don't have no perspective. I don't want to be your mama. I don't want to be your secretary. I don't have anything to exchange for whatever it is that you want to provide to support me. If you're willing to do it on those terms, then we can do it. She said, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for letting me help you. It's my honor. And she began to help. And then she asked me for something. And I said, whoa. And before I responded, I paused and I was like, see, God, this is why I didn't want to accept the help. I didn't want to get in this boat because I knew she was going to do this. And God was like, hey, remember, that's her stuff. That's her shit. You get to communicate how this made you feel and then go from there, one step at a time. Next morning, I get on the phone. Hey, can we talk for a second? I need you to know that when you sent me the text message to ask me to do this thing after you sent me some money to support me in this thing, it gave me anxiety. And it made me feel like I had to do something for you. I felt guilt. I felt shame for even accepting anything from you. All these, oh my God, Precious, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right. I was being selfish. I was being selfish and I wasn't even thinking. I apologize. And we ain't had no problem ever since. That was back in April. And she's been supporting me ever since. And when things do come up, we talk about it. We take a day or two and we get back on. So this message is not just words. This message is the work. It's evidence of the work I'm doing on me by not having the expectation that she can be who I want her to be, and by fully allowing her to be who she is and deciding what parts of that work in my life and what parts don't. And her being willing to do the work and accept being in my life on my terms, which is, if you know Nicole, is a motherfucking miracle. Okay. She is a habitual boundary breaker. And the fact that she chose to say, you know what, I'm still gonna show up for you. I don't care what you how it needs to look for you. I told her this morning, I said, I'm proud to be your daughter today. Thank you that I get to be your daughter today. And however long this lasts, it's okay. I'm grateful for what we have right now. So this relationship has allowed me to be very grounded and very present and know that seasons change within conversations, let alone relationships. Seasons change in relationships, conversations. You may be going on one temperature right now, and then next thing you know, you're in a whole nother season. It's winter. It was just summer. It was just abundant. But allowing space for things to shift as they need to and not holding or hoarding what was. It was just good yesterday. What was yesterday? Here we are today. So thank you for reading that, Brittany. Thank you for taking the time to share that and let me hear it, because I didn't get to hear it before. I read it and my tears were so full, I could not even get through it. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I give thanks. Thank you.
Absolutely. I love this. And is there anyone else who may have just come on to the celebration for Coach P that wants to speak, to share your experience? Because we're going to sing happy birthday to Coach P. Coach P, do you have a cupcake?
You
Look
guys
at
have
that!
a
Look at
you guys have a candle. Yes. Let's see
that!
if we can get my lighter going.
Because we have to sing happy birthday. Now, y'all may have seen me sip my mimosa throughout this whole celebration because it's a celebration, so I have mimosa. So, you know, if anyone else has a little water or wine,
Okay.
please feel free, because I definitely have to toast it up to Coach P, and I will drink something stronger later for you.
I know that's right.
So if
Before we say happy birthday, I just want to also shout out my friends who have come down. We're doing a plant medicine ceremony this afternoon. Plant medicine is sacred medicine. It's mushroom psilocybin. And y'all have never heard me talk about this publicly, but this is my third journey. And they are here to partake in this with me. So we've been, alcoholists and all this stuff until Sunday evening. Sunday evening, we throw ass, we take shots, we do all the things. But for right now, so that's the only reason why I don't have tequila. I just want to preface by saying otherwise, it'll be more tequila, please. I see your books in the background, Brittany. I see your mass journal, and I see the more tequila, please. Thank you, Britt. Listen, y'all can't have her because she belongs to me, but Brittany is the best, most amazing executive support. I never like calling her an assistant because it's beyond that, but executive support that I've ever had. She's so mindful of me and so loving and kind toward me. And so, yes, Brittany, here we are. Toast to this. Do I have a candle? Is my name Precious? Am I a Virgo? Paulette, didn't I pull this out my purse? I went and got it this morning.
big Virgo energy, I absolutely love it.
Yes. Come in. Come in. Yeah, no, thank you. Sorry, I was getting a delivery. You never know. Just want to welcome them in just in case.
Will you all
Yeah.
join me in a happy birthday to Coach P?
Yes.
Some in the altos.
Yes, a choir for me. Let me make a wish.
Like that.
Man. Oh, God. Thank you. 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 Y'all, thank you so much. I give thanks for my life, for this day, for the 40 years that it took to become the version of me that I am. I give thanks for every relationship, every ending and beginning. I give thanks for my body, for holding space for me, for every place I've lived, every ground that my feet have touched, for every person who I've been able to walk alongside, for all of my friends who are my family, for the recovery, for the rest, for learning I was worthy of rest, for receiving rest this year, because I was very tired. There were several times this year where I was like, man, we can wrap it on up, guy. We can go ahead and slide me on up out of here. It was really, really, really hard. And every time, you know, it's like this journey of working out twice a day for these last 45 days. I was like, you know, there were moments where I was energized and ready. And then there were days where I was like, Jerome, I ain't no way I'm gonna work out today. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. It's 3 o'clock. I haven't even got my first workout in. And then I jump up off the couch right after sending that message and go for it. That's how my days have been in this life. Paulette, you're one of those people who know like intimately the journey of my mind and things that have come up for me and how hard I fought to be present here. These 40 years were earned. My wish for myself is that the next 40 years are earned from ease and not from hard work, are earned from pleasure and not from pain, are earned from peace and not from chaos. This next 40 years, because I'll live to 102, 105, but the next 40, I want to be very intentional to walk powerfully but softly and deliberately and intentionally, but with ease. So thank you. Thank you for being present with me, y'all. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your light. Thank you for being kind, and thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for remembering that you're worthy. Thank you for investing in yourself. Thank you for pouring into yourself. Thank you for honoring this work. Thank you for investing so that we all could sit at the same table together and eat together and celebrate together and retreat together and travel together and grow together. I can't imagine what my life would be like if I wasn't doing this work. I've been a salon owner, daycare owner. I've sold this, I've did that. I used to sell Cutco, cutlery, door-to-door vacuum cleaners. I done did it all. Because I've been out here a long time, since I was 14 and had a job since I was 12. And this work is my life's work, hands down. Paulette, thank you for being my first official client out of the third bedroom of my house, while you also were my friend. That's not an easy position to take. While you were also my confidant, you still trusted me to pour into you. You're an incredible person, P. They don't make them like you. They don't make them like you. Thank you. Thank you for being able to be all these things and so much more. Thank you for never letting time, distance, space, location interrupt, sever. I was in the airport headed to Mexico and I hadn't talked to P in a few months. I look up and I'm like, is that Paula in there? Going. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Adina. Thank you, Chandra. Thank you, Brittany. Whoever's 757 number is in 4480. I don't know who that is. If you can come off mute and tell me, I just want to say thank you for being present. Brittany. 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 Oh, since the day we met, you've been a blessing in my life, and you've been love and light, support, and while also being a motherfucking badass leader and a mom and a daughter and a friend and a sister and love and light. Thank you, Brittany, for not giving up. Thank you for not giving up on you. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for pushing me when I didn't feel like it. Thank you for helping me to get the MASH cards out and like, Coach P, we can do it. Just give me the information. Thank you for understanding how my brain works. Thank you for riding with me and supporting me. Man, thank you for traveling to be with me at no cost. Thank you for sending me invoices that were within my budget, not even knowing. Thank you for being on site whenever I send you a message, getting back to me when you can. And thank you for the life that you're living now. I love that you're loving yourself in this way. I love that you're expansive. I love that you have a partner that you feel deeply connected to. I love that your children are happy. I love that you're traveling the world. You being happy makes my life better. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This celebration is for all of us. This celebration is for everybody who has ever crossed paths with me. This is for everybody who has ever loved me that I got a chance to love. Can y'all imagine that we have not even met all of the people who are going to love us yet? Can you imagine that? You haven't even met all the people that's going to love you, Pat? It's not even possible. It's 7 billion people on this world, on this earth. And yet there's still people you're going to meet that haven't even got a chance to know how amazing you are. They're going to love you down. Y'all are a reflection of that for me. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't take this moment lightly. I don't take this moment for granted. So as I blow this candle out, y'all make a wish with me for your new year, for your next level, for your abundance, for your ease, for your pleasure, for your joy. I do none of this without y'all. Eyes closed, deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Last one, make it count. Deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Today is our day. This week is our week. This month is our month. This is our motherfucking lifetime. We came here for this moment. We came here for this day. There is no better day than today. The present is all we have. My wish for all of us is that we continue to see ourselves deeper, greater, better, that we're able to show up more abundantly than ever before. I give thanks for each and every one of you who are present, for those who couldn't make it, for those who wanted to, for those who will in the future. Thank you so much, y'all. This is for us. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, thank you all for your comments in the chat. Some of you are putting some sweet comments, and this is recorded. Coach P, I'm not sure if you're going to keep this to yourself, but yes, this is being recorded.
Yes, it is being recorded. I'm not sure either. I did an ugly cry a couple of times. We're gonna see how it work out.
But thank you all for joining us. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here celebrating Coach P, and that means the world to our team. And we are so grateful. As for you and Coach P, we are grateful for you for sharing your overflow with us. So thank you for that. Do you have any last words?
Baby, I gotta take a nap. I'm all cried out. Okay, I have nothing. I'm grateful for y'all. Keep sending love my way. You know, we have our journey, our sacred space. If you want to be a part of our journey, our sacred space, we have the option, the feel good option. If budget is an issue for you, y'all know I don't like budget to come between you and your personal development. So we have a feel good option that you could pay whatever you want. $1, $5, $10, 25, the 111 that it costs, it doesn't matter. But you get to be a part of this journey. We're going somewhere very special. We got a retreat coming up at the end of this year. It's the Our Sacred Space retreat. I'm celebrating 40 all year. So that retreat is going to be no exception. We will be celebrating again in person in Boone, North Carolina at a beautiful retreat center. The price is right. My retreats normally are $66.70 for coaching and retreat. This retreat is $2,700, which is an incredible price, all inclusive except your travel, and it's domestic. So you don't have to get a crazy flight price. That's available December 11th through the 15th. It's the perfect opportunity after Thanksgiving, before Christmas, to get your mind right, to get your vision set for 2025, to give thanks and unpack, make sense of, release 2024. It's just a beautiful opportunity in general. There will be a total of 15 of us present, and there are all kind of workshops and experiences that'll happen. It won't just be me. Which is also what I'm grateful for. My retreats have expanded to not just me being the person that's teaching, because it's pretty exhausting for me to only be the only person. But I want you to hear from other voices, like we did, in 2020 when we had, Life Mastery. It's going to be an incredible experience. There are more retreats coming in 2025. Prepare yourself. But the most important one is the one we have at the end of this year. So for those of you who are registered in our Sacred Space and our Sacred Space retreat, I look forward to seeing y'all. Outside of that, I just want to say thank you.
I just put the link in the comments. So
nice. Thank you, Britt. Thank you, Boo, for working it. Thank you.
yeah, so for anyone who is not signed up, and to that, I say cheers to Coach P. Clink, 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 clink.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect. Y'all have an amazing Saturday. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Peace. Love y'all. Bye, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so very much. Let me play some little music for y'all while y'all go out of here. While y'all leave it home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really get to throw no ass with y'all.
Oh, Frankie.
Hey. What? Hey. Baby, come Sunday, I'm gonna get into it. Yeah. I got a little part 2 dress. I got a dress for the dinner and a dress for the dance. Yeah. I love y'all. Have a good day. Peace.